Well, hello everybody, Mr. O here, and I'm going to show you how to duplicate or reverse an image and reuse the same image from your file. A year ago, I created this bird wing, and you might recognize this wing if you saw my dragon video. I really thought I did a great job on the wing, and I enjoyed doing it so much, I wanted to use it for something, and so I kept it in my file. Now, one of the problems I have with the wing is being able to move it. And so I want to like create a spot in the open. And what I'm going to do is then take the move button and it'll allow me to capture it. I'm going to tell you, not everybody has to do it, but for me, I have trouble capturing a thin line. So as you can see, I can move it around this picture, but I can also just take it up, and what I'm doing is going to the other file. As you can see, I just drew a circle, and I'm going to drop the wing right here. And using this, I can just keep capturing, and and move my wing. There we go. Even I have a little trouble. Now, this is one side, but what if I want to duplicate this wing? And so I go back to my wing. I was clicking the wing. I know you can't see that. Now, I'm going to move this back because it is important for you to see this part. There we go. Thank you for allowing me to adjust the camera. I should have thought about that. So I'm going to go up to here to image. And you have image rotation. Like when you take a picture, you can, go clockwise, counterclockwise, but you have flip canvas horizontally and flip vertically. So let me click flip vertically first, just so you see. It turns it upside down. And as I Control Z that, just in case you didn't know the shortcut, I'm going to flip horizontally. And there's my button again. And that button I'm going to actually erase. But it makes it real easy to kind of capture and move something that I did in thin line. And then I can just kind of line things up. There we go. And you see how Photoshop, and that's what I'm using for this one, kind of automatically lines that up. And it allows me to duplicate that, which is great for an image maybe like this. But I'm going to give you a warning about relying on this, like drawing one arm, duplicating, and it's exactly the same. Now, if I always did that, it would become very boring. In my dragon, if I were to draw it again, I might just swing this wing around and have this one up. And even though this is in my file, I may have to use it as a starting point on my second wing because I want to have more movement, more excitement. So even though, as you saw, that was easy to do, being able to move that, and then I would take the eraser and just erase my little dots that I use for grabbing. Be aware, I notice a lot of comic book artists are starting to do this, where you're just reusing the same thing almost exactly over and over and over again. And just changing the colors, it'll start becoming boring to readers. It starts becoming boring to look at. So it's good to have files, but always be prepared to use it as a stepping stone and not a final thing. I hope this answers how to, create something, duplicate it. And the other thing you can do, and let me just kind of show this, I would probably adjust the size and maybe make this smaller. But yeah, I do have it on. I just didn't capture it, not capturing it. And as I told you, I have trouble capturing. I might not have been pushing hard enough. But I can rotate this maybe around a little bit, and you can add a second set of wings and make this even more fun. So when you capture from another file and bring it over, it automatically, you can just keep pulling and you have your duplicates, and then you just kind of adjust your rotations. I don't know what's going on with my Photoshop. I'm stuck in some sort of 3D mode, and I need to get out of this 3D mode. It's kind of messing all my buttons up. I probably should have done this in my Clip Studio until I figured out what's wrong with my Photoshop. But you guys, this is what's important. I hope this answered your question, And never forget, you are amazing. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day till the next video. Bye-bye.